I didn't grow up a believer. I went to church like Christmas and Easter, didn't have a relationship with the Lord. And I grew up with a lot of friends and playing baseball my whole life, playing other sports as well. Like looking back, my identity was like very much in like baseball, school, friends, popularity. And as I got older, like partying, stuff like that. I got drafted by the Texas Rangers in 2017. I needed Tommy John out of the draft, so I hurt my arm my last year of college. So I got drafted, had Tommy John like 2 days later. It was crazy, and then moved out to Surprise, Arizona. In Surprise, especially like in 2017, it was straight retirement community. So it was probably like an hour away from like downtown Phoenix, Scottsdale, like things to do. So I got there, I was like super excited, but it was also weird because, you know, I accomplished like a lifelong dream, but it's gonna take 14 months for me to get back to what I love doing. Through that process, again, it was 14 months. You're in the field at 7 a.m. and you leave at 9 and you have all day to kind of do whatever. And it can get really like boring, especially like after spring training. In the summer, there's like you and 5 other guys rehabbing. I was older than most guys, so it was like kind of isolating. Over time, looking back, the Lord was taking baseball from me. And then I was the social life as well. There's a lot less people around me. Family was not there. I was single at the time. And we would go out to party and just like the social like aspect of being a 22-year-old, you know? And like, I feel like it's normal. But, you know, I started to feel kind of empty. Like I would party, do whatever, feel empty. I'm like, man, I just feel weird. I don't like this. It's very like isolating, like in a hard process. The Lord was just like working on me. I didn't know at the time. And so I started to like kind of slip in about like 8th month of Tommy John. I kind of started to slip into like a little depression where I was like, man, I miss home. This is not what I thought it was going to be. I feel kind of isolated out here. I didn't know really what was going on. And then so I go home. They send you home like halfway in between your rehab. I went home. I was on a plane. I had my headphones in. There was this lady, like older than me, that just like kept talking to me. And like it was fine. She was super nice, like super nice. I was just kind of like wanting to do my own thing, like keep my headphones in. And then she kept, you know, trying to spark conversation. So out of respect, I put my headphones down and had a conversation with her, like, and her husband the whole way from Phoenix to Houston. And in that conversation, she was from Surprise too, or she lived in Surprise. And so she was like, hey, like, if you ever want to go to church, just let me know. And I was like, oh, that sounds great. And then I didn't think anything of it. And she was like, no, seriously, like, take out my number. And out of respect, I did, thinking that I would never use that number again. And then we like went our separate ways. And then I went home, came back, kind of same feelings. Like 3 weeks later, I like had an urge. We didn't have practice Sundays. So I just texted her. I was like, hey, like, I had no interest in church really prior to that. I didn't know what a relationship with the Lord looked like. I didn't know who Jesus was, really anything. I just like thought it was kind of like I just want to do the right thing kind of thing, or like it's the right thing to do Christmas and Easter maybe, and that was about it, the depth of it. I went to church with her. Something changed to me. Jesus met me that day and slowly started transforming my life. I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of love in the people in that church around me. They invited me to a small group. I didn't know what a small group was. And they kind of just taught me about the Lord and his character, his love for me, and just about the Bible in general. And like they just loved on me. And so I would go like Wednesdays every night and then Sunday to church. And man, it's just the radical transformation of my heart from knowing that the God who created the universe loves me and wanted a relationship with me. It was just like amazing. And it's fun to like remember those because it was 2018, so this was 8 years ago, and it's still, you know, I mean, it's an eternity long, but man, it's just been an amazing ride to see like where I was and then like where I'm at today. Thanks to Jesus, because I think our purpose here, you know, I lacked purpose in a sense, and I was introduced to the reality that our purpose is to like serve a God who created the world and created us to glorify him, because, you know, we can't really hang on to anything else, especially after we pass away. So that all made sense to me. And man, it's just been the way he's transformed my heart. I'm a better husband, better father, kinder, slower to anger than I ever have been. And things have changed, and obviously, like, I'm not perfect. I still struggle with things, but just the way that he has transformed my heart and my life around me through Surprise, Arizona has been amazing. I feel like a stereotypical pro baseball player is like, you know, your identity's kind of in baseball and your performance and your stats. It's hard not to be, but also just like the locker room talk. You could probably like figure out what that is, or just like kind of going out, like being single. And then once the Lord met me, it's like, man, I just want to serve you and love you. And he changed my heart to like, man, I need to look for the right woman. And like, you know, I need to be in the Word myself and know what like that godly woman in my life looks like. And the Lord did a lot of work in me to kind of dig out some stuff that I had habits of, or just like the way of thinking, just built me from the ground up really to like what I should look for in a woman. And I met my beautiful wife Jillian in 2023, strong believer. We have a baby now. It's just been amazing. Like, I didn't think I would ever be in that type of relationship, and that just the wholesomeness and the love in it is, I couldn't dream of that. And just the way that I love my teammates or my family, it's just different. And it's been amazing to see, like, you know, through prayer and through his word, kind of what he has taught me of how he wants me to act. And again, like, I'm not perfect, but it's been a big change. Baseball 10 years ago just meant everything. Like, I was kind of who my stats were. I was like, oh, I'm having a great year. Like, I feel amazing. Or like, you know, you ride the highs and lows of it. And now as a believer, baseball just is different. It's hard not to ride the highs and lows, but taking a step, like, I'm able to take a step back from the game. Whether it's a great performance or a bad performance, I can step back and look like Jesus loves me no matter what. Did he put me on this earth to be a great baseball player? Like, maybe, but I need to serve him no matter what. You know, there's gonna be ups and downs in anything. And just like with the highs, he's taught me humility. And in the lows, he just taught me to step back and be like, look, it's not a big deal. Like, you still love me. Like, I'm gonna glorify you through this. Going to the clubhouse the next day with great spirits and being a great teammate and working hard, because that's all I can control anyways. The fact that Jesus loves us and he's with us always, you know? I'd love to share with you guys that just to be bold in your faith. Especially, I'm on a new team this year. You're trying to find your spot. You're trying to, like, it's a bunch of guys all together. There's locker room talk, there's stuff you can relate on and stuff, but just like being bold in your faith and be like, hey, I'm gonna like love my teammates, but maybe sometimes I'm not gonna participate in the same conversations. And, you know, I think that it doesn't matter what anyone thinks of you, because Jesus loves you, and you never know, you not participating in that, or your language is a little different, like what guys go home and think about. I think that's a good just way to look at it.